Hello my lovelies, welcome to another episode of Sampal 20. Today we're going to be making a delicious Biscocho Borracho Pastel de Vino, so let's begin. Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Sampal. Today we're going to be making Biscocho Borracho, but it's the fast version because we're going to be using cake mix. So we are going to use a yellow cake mix. I'm using Country Barn. We're going to use 4 eggs. I just grated some fresh mandarin zest. We have some milk and we have olive oil. We have oil. So we're kind of going to follow the instructions, but we're kind of not because we're going to twerk it. I'm adding in my cake mix. Then I'm going to add my eggs one by one and then we're going to beat them. Now we're going to add our milk like so. And we're going to add our 1/3 cup of oil. And then we're going to add our mandarin zest. Gotta do that with my 2 hands. Okay, now that I have pre-sprayed my pan, I am now going to pour this in my beautiful batter, and nothing is going to waste, so I'm going to take a spoon and scrape all of that. I'm going to pop this in the oven. This is going to be 175 Celsius, 350 Fahrenheit for about 30 minutes or until we do the knife test. So taking out my cake, I ran the knife test and it still needs a little bit more because it did not come out clean. So I'm going to give it another maybe 10 minutes. It's been 10 more minutes. Don't know where I put my gloves, so let's just do it over here. Ready? Excellent. Nice and clean. I'm just going to check one other side. Excellent. Nice and clean. Okay, so I found my towel. Man, this is hard doing it with one hand. Place it up here, and we're just gonna let it rest for a little bit. Now for our baño to a pot, I'm going to add some water, sugar, and a couple of cinnamon sticks. We're gonna let this mixture boil. We wanna make sure that all of that sugar is dissolved. Once it starts to boil, we're gonna turn it off immediately, place the lid, and let it steep for a couple minutes and cool down before we add our delicious sherry. So now we have here 1 cup of sherry, which I'm going to add, and I'm just going to give it a nice stir, making sure that everything mixes well. Okay, so now comes the fun part. I'm gonna poke with this huge like shish kebab. We're gonna do holes all over the place. Now we're going to add our delicious vino. Pour it all over. And this is actually going to taste incredible tomorrow, but if you do this early in the morning, you could have a delicious bizcocho in the evening. Since it's really late now, we're going to have this tomorrow. So once this cools, we are obviously going to refrigerate it. Oops, a little canelita. Okay. And we're going to try this tomorrow. And here we are. Now that it has cooled off, I have flipped it over on a plate and it by itself fell. I felt it. Now we're just going to slowly take the mold out, and voila, it almost came out perfectly. But this is the deal. All right, so I kind of fixed it. No worries, these things happen. But there's one thing I can say. It is delicioso, delicioso a otro nivel. So I'm going to cut up a slice and I'm going to have it with some good coffee. Take a look at that. Look how beautiful that came out. delicious. And with a cup of joe, my goodness. Don't mind that. But our beautiful moist cake. So I want to thank everybody for watching this video today. Don't forget to subscribe and see you in our next video. Bye-bye.